Okay, students, we will start with the 33rd sum. Okay, hopefully this is the last part of this word problems. A man travels 600 kilometers partly by train and by car. Okay, the total distance to be covered is 600 kilometers. If he covers 120 kilometers by train, so it is obvious that rest of the distance is covered by car. That is 600 minus 120 is covered by car. It takes him 8 hours. Okay. But if he travels 200 kilometers by train and the rest by car, means 200 plus 400 by car, it takes 20 minutes longer. So it is 8 hours, so it will be 8 hours plus 20 minutes. Okay, let's start. We are asked to find out the, okay, let me check it. We are asked to find out the speed of the car and that of the train. Okay, so find speed of car and train. Okay, so man travels some distance by car and some distance by train. So let distance or let speed of the train be x kilometer per hour and car be y kilometer per hour. Okay, speed of the train be x kilometer per hour, speed of the car be y kilometer per hour. Okay, then he covers 120 kilometers by see something which is given is time. Okay, this much distance, this much hours. Okay, so we need to have an equation which represents the time. We know that speed is equal to distance upon time. So time is equal to distance upon speed. Okay, we know this. Time is equal to distance upon speed. Now, distance covered by train. We'll start with train. So distance is 120 kilometers upon speed of the train is x. 600 minus 120 is 480 is the distance covered by car upon speed of the car is y. Okay, distance upon speed represent the time, that is 8 hours. So this is equation number 1. Okay, in the second condition it is given that if it travels 200 kilometers by train, so 200 upon x plus out of 600 is 200 is by train, therefore 400 is by car. So distance upon speed again, speed of the car is y, and it takes 20 minutes longer. So 8 hours plus 20 minutes means 20 upon 60 hours. 20 minutes to convert minutes into hours is 20 upon 60. So 0 0 will get cancelled. 2 1s are 2 3s are. We have 8 integer 1 upon 3. Then 8 is 24 plus 1 25 upon 3. So we have 25 upon 3 is the equation number. Okay. If you observe it properly, do we have a variable in the denominator? Yes. And whenever there is variable in the denominator, put 1 upon x is equal to a and 1 upon y is equal to b. So this will be 120a plus 480b is equal to 8. Third equation. Okay, and over here 200a plus 400b is equal to 25 upon 3, where 3 will go that side and it will become 600. 3 2s are 6, 4 3s are 1200b is equal to 25. Okay, so we have 600. Can I bring 600 over here? Yes, 12 5 is 60, so it will be 600 multiplying equation 3 by 5 multiplying equation 3 by 5. So 12 5 is 60, so it is 600a plus 480 into 5. 8 5 is 40, 5 is 20, so it is 240. Okay, 2400. B is equal to 8 5 is 40. This is equation number 5. Okay, I multiplied this by 5. 12 5 is 60. Yes, 12 5 is 60, so we have 600. 480 into 5, so it is 2400, and 8 5 is 40. Now, equation number 4 and equation number 5, do we have 600A, 600A? So, subtracting 4 and 5, okay? Subtracting equation 4 and 5. So we have 600A plus 1200B is equal to 25. 600A plus 2400B is equal to 40. This is minus, this gets cancelled. Okay, 1200 minus 2400 is 1200B. Okay, and 40 minus 25 is minus 50. Okay, minus gets cancelled. So 1200B is equal to 15. B is equal to 15 upon 1200. So 15 upon 1200. 15 6 are 90, 7 are 105, 8 are 15, 8 are 120. So B is equal to 1 upon 80. Put B is equal to 1 upon 80 in three. Okay, so it is 120 plus 480B is equal to 8. 120 plus 480 into what is the value of B? 0 0 cut. 8 1s are 8. 8 6s are 48. Okay, so 6 will go that side. So we have 120A is equal to 8 minus 6, it is 2. So value of A is 2 upon 120. So value of A is 2 1s are 2, 6 are. So value of A will be 1 upon 60. Okay, value of A is 1 upon 60. But the question is to find X and Y. X and Y means speed of the car and speed of the train. So I'll erase this part. Okay, you know that 1 upon X was equal to A and 1 upon Y is equal to B. So resubstituting, okay, so resubstituting 1 upon A, or A is equal to 1 upon X and B is equal to 1 upon Y. So what is the value of A? Is 1 upon 60 equal to 1 upon X, 1 upon 80, B is 1 upon 80 is equal to 1 upon Y. X will go there, so X is equal to 60 and Y is equal to 80. Let me check the answer. 60 and 80. Yes, therefore speed of train is 60 km per hour and car is 80 km per hour. Okay. So this is the end of the 33rd question. Okay. Okay, in the 34th question, 6 men. It is very important and a different question. Okay, just pay attention. Whenever we have such question of work done, so remember the steps so you can do the different sums also. Okay, 6 men and 8 boys can finish a piece of work in 14 days. And whereas 8 men and 12 boys can do the work in 10 days. Find the time taken to finish the work by 1 man and 1 boy. Okay, so we'll assume accordingly. Let time taken to finish the work by 1 man and 1 boy alone be x days and y days respectively. Okay. Time taken to finish the work by one man is x and one boy is y. Okay. Therefore, work done in one day. Okay, always, whenever you have to find the work done, you should find the work done in one day. So by men will be 1 upon x and by boy will be 1 upon y. One day work is, if it is taking 10 days, so it will be 10, 1 upon 10. 20 days, so it will be 1 upon 20. Okay, like that. So according to the question, 6 men. So this is one day work of 1 man. So 6 men, one day work will be 6 into 1 upon x plus 8 into one day work of 1 upon y. One day work of boy is 1 upon y and one day work of 1 man is 1 upon x. If the 6 men are working together, so how much work will be completed in one day? We are counting of one day. So it will be 6 into 1 upon x, 8 into 1 upon y, and as we are counting of one day, so work done in 14 days will be written as 1 upon 14. Okay, this is one day work because we have taken 1 upon 1. Okay, so it is 8x, 6x plus 8y is equal to 1 upon 40. Okay, now second condition, 8 men, so 8 upon x plus 12 boys, so 12 upon y, and together can complete in 10 days, so it is 1 upon 10. So we have variable in the denominator, so put 1 upon x is equal to a and 1 upon y is equal to b. So it is 6a plus 8b is equal to 1 upon 14. 14 will go there. So 14 6 is 84. 14 5 is 70. So it is 84 a plus 14 8 112. Okay, it was at 9 10 11. So 112 b is equal to 1. Equation number 1. Okay, and for the second one, this one will be 8a plus 12b is equal to 1 upon 10, where it is 80a plus 120b is equal to 1. Okay, equation number 2. So now the main task is to make the coefficients equal. First of all, I will try to reduce it. Okay, but we have 1, so we cannot reduce it in the RHS part. So the only option remaining with me is to make the coefficients equal. So how can I do that? We have 84, we have 80, big numbers. We have 112, we have 120. Okay, I'll do one thing. I'll try to solve the question by cross multiplication method. Okay, so this equation 1 I will write like this: 84a plus 112b minus 1 is equal to 0. Okay, so this would be my equation number 1, because we need to take all the coefficients this side. So 80a plus 120b minus 1 is equal to 0. This will be my equation number 2. Okay, so for a, for b, and for constant. For a I will not write a, so it is 120. One minute. First I will write the equations one below the other. That is 84a plus 112b minus 1 is equal to 0, equation number 1, and 80a plus 120b minus 1 is equal to 0, equation number 2. These are my two equations. Okay, so for a, for b, and for constant. So for a I will not take a, so it is 112, 120 minus 1 minus 1. For B I will not take B, so my constants are already there, so remaining is A, 84 and 80. And for constant I will not take constant, 84, 80, 112 and 120. Okay, I will erase this part. I will just remember that 1 upon x is equal to A and 1 upon y is equal to B. So for A, cross multiply 112 into minus 1. Okay, I will just multiply that. 112 into minus 1 is minus 112 minus 120 into minus 1 is minus 120. B upon 80 into minus 1 is minus 80 minus 84. Okay, and constant upon 84 into 120, that is 120, or I'll just write 84 into 12, so 4 2s are 8, 8 2s are 16, 1 4s are 4, 1 8s are 8, so 8 10, 8 9 10, so it is 1008 minus 112 into 80, 112 into 80, 1008 0 it should be, right, because we have 120 over here. 1008 0 and 112 into 8, so it is 8 2s are 16, 8 1s are 8 9, 8 1s are 8 and 1 0, so we have 8 1s are 8 2s are 16, 1 8 1s are 8 9, 8 1s are 8, so minus 8 9 6 0. Okay, so I'm having A upon minus 112, minus minus will become plus 120, B upon minus 80 plus 84 is equal to, see, 10080 minus 8960, so 0 to 100 minus 89 is 11, so 1120, 1120. Okay, 80 minus 60 20, 100 minus 89 is 11. So again, A upon 120 minus 112 is 8, so A upon 8 plus 84 minus 80, it is equal to 4 is equal to 1 upon 1120. Okay, so A upon 8 is equal to 1 upon 1120, B upon 4 is equal to 1 upon 1120. So 8 1s are 8. Okay, we have 3 remaining. 8 4s are 32. So A is equal to 1 upon 40, B is equal to 4 2s are 8. Okay, and we have 3 remaining. 4 8s are 32. So it is 1 upon 280. Resubstituting. Okay, so resubstituting, 1 A is equal to 1 upon x and B is equal to 1 upon y. So what is the value of A? 1 upon 140 sorry, is equal to 1 upon x, and 1 upon 280 is equal to 1 upon y. So x is equal to 140 and y is equal to 280. So 140 days and 280 days. Okay, let me check the answer. 5C 30. Yes, it is correct. So one man can do in 140 days and one boy can do in 280 days. Okay, so this was the 34th question. Okay, so in the 35th question, a lady has 25 paise coin and 50 paise coin, and it is asked that how many coins of each kind, means 25 paise coin kitne hai and 50 paise coin kitne hai is the question. Okay, so we'll take let number of 25 paise coin be x and 50 paise coin be y. Okay, so First of all, it is given that she has 80 coins in total. So it is very, because X and Y is denoting the number of coins. It is not denoting the value. Okay. Suppose you have 50 rupees notes and 100 rupee notes, and you have 8 50 rupee notes and 12 100 rupee notes. So if I am asking about the how many notes you have, so it would be 20. Okay. But if I am asking about the value of how much value do you have, so you will have 50 multiplied by 8 plus 100 multiplied by 12 will be your value. Means number of notes you will multiply by its value to get the total value. Okay. So according to the first condition, or according to the given condition, you can say that x plus y is equal to 80. Okay, x plus y is equal to 80. And 25 paise coin can also be written as 1 upon 4 rupees, and 50 paise coin can be written as 1 upon 2 rupees. So if I am talking about its value, so 1 upon 4 is the value of 25 paise coin. Value of 25 paise coin into number of 25 paise coin. Value of 50 paise coin multiplied by number of 50 paise coin will be equal to 25. Okay. So I will multiply by 2 to get the denominator same. So I will have x upon 4 plus 2y upon 4 is equal to 25. X plus 2y upon whole divided by 4 is equal to 25, because the value of the money is 25. So x plus 2y is equal to 25, 4 is 100. Equation number 2. Okay. So we have 1x, subtracting 1 and 2. So subtracting 1 and 2. X plus y is equal to 80 and x plus 2y is equal to 100. So when we will subtract it, this gets cancelled. Minus 2y plus y is y. Minus 20 by y will get cancelled. Y is equal to 20. Okay. Put y is equal to 20 in 1. So x plus y is equal to 80. X plus 20 is equal to 80. X is equal to 60. So it is clear that x is number of 25 paise coin. Therefore number of 25 paise coin is 60 and number of 50 paise coin is 20. Okay, got it? Okay, in the next sum we have A and B can do a piece of work in 6 days. Okay, so we'll take 1 day work. Let the time taken by A alone be X days and B alone be Y days. Okay. Alone they can do, A can do in X days and B can do in Y days. Therefore, work done in 1 day will be 1 upon X for A and 1 upon Y for B. Okay? 1 upon X days for A and 1 upon X work for A and 1 upon Y for B. Work done in 1 day. Okay? So what is given? They can together, A and B can do a piece of work together in 6 days. That is 1 upon X plus 1 upon Y is equal to 6 days, means 1 upon 6. Okay? This is equation number 1. And A's 1 day work, means 1 day work is 1 upon X. So 1 upon X. B 1 upon 1 integer 1 upon 2 means 3 upon 2, 2 ones are 2 plus 1, it is 3 upon 2 is equal to 3 upon 2 times 1 day work of B. 1 day work of B. Okay, into 1 upon Y. This is equation number 2. So we have X and Y in the denominator. So let 1 upon X is equal to A and 1 upon Y is equal to B. So we have A plus B is equal to 1 upon 6. 6A plus 6B is equal to 1. Equation number 3. And for this we have A is equal to 3 upon 2B. So 2a is equal to 3b. 2a minus 3b is equal to 0. Equation number 4. Okay. Very clear? So we will solve it. We have 6 over here. We can easily bring 6. So multiplying equation 4 by 2. Multiplying equation 4 by 2. Okay, so whenever multiply by 2, so we have 4a minus 6b is equal to 0. This is a new equation, that is the fifth one. Okay, so we have 6a and 6 plus 6a and minus 6 plus 6b and minus 6 is adding 3 and 5. So we have 6a, 6b, 1, 4a, 6b, 0, cancel. 10a is equal to 1, a is equal to 1 upon 10. Okay, 10a is equal to 1, so a is equal to 1 upon 10. Put a is equal to 1 upon 10 in 3. Okay, 3 or I'll take it as 4. In 4. So we have 2a minus 3b is equal to 0. 3b will go there. 2a is equal to 3b. So now what is the value of a? Value of a is 1 upon 10. So 2 into 1 upon 10 is equal to 3b. 2 ones are 2 5s are. Okay, 3 will come here. So 3 5s will be 15. So 1 upon 5 multiplied by 3 is equal to b. So 1 upon 15 is equal to b. So we have the value of a as 1 upon 10 and b as 1 upon 15. So we will resubstitute. Okay, here is this part. Substituting a is equal to 1 upon x and b is equal to 1 upon y. So 1 upon 10 is equal to 1 upon x and 1 upon 15 is equal to 1 upon y. X is equal to 10. X will go there and y is equal to 15. What is x and y? Therefore, A can do finish a work in 10 days and B can finish the work in 15 days alone. Okay, if they are asked to work alone. So that is the end of this exercise 5C. Okay, we will start with the new chapter in the new video. Please practice this word problem again and again. We have 36 of them. Please practice it well.